Which wish is closest to coming true? There may be something you've wanted for longer than you admit, something you keep imagining, even when part of you wonders whether it will ever actually happen. The cards today tell a story about one wish that may be much closer to becoming possible than it seems right now. But getting there may not look the way you expected. Something may need to end, something may need to be left behind, and one bold move could change everything. So, which wish is beginning to move from someday toward finally? Let's turn the first card and find out. Your first card is the Ten of Wands. And this gives us our first clue about which wish may be closest to coming true. Interestingly, this doesn't look like a wish for more. It looks like a wish to finally be free from something you've been carrying for far too long. There may be a responsibility, pressure, or difficult situation that has taken more from you than you expected. You've kept going because you had to, but somewhere along the way, you may have started wishing for the day when you could finally put it down. The Ten of Wands suggests you are reaching the end of what you can or need to carry. So the wish beginning to emerge here may be very simple, but deeply important. I want to be done with this. I want to feel free again. Your second card is the Six of Swords. Now the wish becomes clearer. You may be wishing for a way out of a situation that has kept you feeling stuck, drained, or unsettled. The Six of Swords is about transition, moving away from what has been difficult and towards something calmer. For some of you, this could be very literal. Moving to a new place, traveling, changing jobs, or leaving an environment that no longer feels right. For others, the change may be emotional. You may finally move beyond a painful experience, conflict, or period of uncertainty that has occupied your mind for too long. What matters is that this card shows movement. The wish closest to coming true may be the one you've had whenever you thought, I just want to get past this and see what life feels like on the other side. Your third card is the Knight of Wands. This is where the energy begins to change. After carrying something for so long and wishing for a way forward, you may suddenly find yourself with the courage or the opportunity to actually make a move. The Knight of Wands brings momentum, bold decisions, and the desire to go somewhere new. For some of you, this could involve travel, relocation, a new pursuit, or an opportunity that takes you beyond what is familiar. Something that once felt like maybe someday could suddenly feel possible enough to act on. And when that moment comes, you may surprise yourself with how quickly you're ready to move. The wish here isn't only about escaping what has been difficult. It's about finally having somewhere exciting to go next. Your fourth card is the Eight of Cups. This card reveals something important about making this wish real. There may be something you have to choose to leave behind. Not necessarily because it has no value, but because you may have reached the point where it can no longer take you where you want to go. This could be an old situation, relationship, routine, goal, or even a version of your life that once mattered deeply, but no longer feels like enough. The Eight of Cups is the moment when you stop waiting for something to become different and decide that your future matters more than staying with what you've already outgrown. So this wish may be getting closer because you are finally becoming ready to make the choice that once felt too difficult. To walk away from what is finished and make room for what comes next. Your fifth and final card is the World. And now the wish becomes clear. The World is the card of completion, arrival, and finally reaching the other side of a long journey. Something you have been dealing with for a long time may finally come full circle. A chapter that has demanded so much from you can reach its natural ending, leaving you free to step into a life that feels wider than the one you have known. For some of you, this may literally involve travel, relocation, or reaching a new destination. For others, it may be finishing something significant and realizing that you are finally ready to move beyond it. The World suggests that your closest wish may not be about receiving one particular thing. It may be the wish to finally say, "That chapter is over, I made it through. Now I can begin something completely new." And after everything these cards have shown, that ending may be closer than you think. When we bring all 5 cards together, they tell a very clear story. The Ten of Wands begins with something you have carried for too long. The Six of Swords shows the desire to move beyond it. The Knight of Wands brings the courage and momentum to move in a new direction. The Eight of Cups shows you becoming ready to leave behind what no longer belongs in your future. And finally, the World brings completion. So the wish closest to coming true may be your wish for a completely new chapter. For some of you, that could mean finally leaving a difficult situation, moving somewhere new, traveling, completing a long journey, or stepping into a life that gives you more freedom. There is one important message running through these cards. This wish may not come true by bringing something to you. It may come true because you finally become free to go toward it. You may be much closer than you realize to closing one door for good, and discovering just how much of the world opens when you do. If this reading resonated, tell me in the comments. What is the one chapter of your life you're most ready to leave behind? If you want to discover what else may be unfolding beyond what you can see, subscribe to Celestial Archivist Tarot for more readings. Until next time, take what resonates and trust your own path. Your choices are always part of the story.